party, and that's my first
What's going on, people? It's Sunday, January the 7th, 2018. Today I'm going to be starting, well, I've been thinking about this for a while. I wasn't sure how I was going to go about doing it. I didn't order this. I was on to see what's up with that, dude. These are for what I'm filming on right now. Yes. I wanted to talk about a project that I've been working on, probably for about 6 months now. And I've just been keeping it under wraps. But I guess it's time to bring it out of the shadows and into the light. Alright, now before I fully dive into what's going on with me, gotta give you a little bit of history. Monument Limited, which is now the name of my print shop, was originally supposed to be a streetwear line 15 years ago. Started trying to print my own stuff, and then I just got so good at the screen printing game that it was really just a logical decision to go into the screen printing business instead of the clothing business. But I've never fully itched that scratch, however the term goes. Over the course of my time as a printer, I've worked with hundreds of different startup streetwear brands, and I had my eye on one of these people that we had been printing for a little while. The thing about this particular company is that he had a niche already, and he was coming to us like every other week placing orders for hundreds of shirts for a particular design. But then he kind of slowed down, and I asked him why he had slowed down, and he said, well, he just kind of needed help. He was stuck in where he was. And he just wasn't really sure where to go with it, so he kind of backed off. And I offered to partner up with him. And we decided that January 2018, we would officially launch howto. Anyway, let's dive into what it is and what it's all about and that kind of shit. I'm sure that a lot of you are going, okay, well, why the hell are you telling us this? This is a goddamn screen printing channel. We don't care. Part of my plan for howto was in January to do a weekly series dedicated to starting a clothing brand, particularly a streetwear brand. And much like I'm doing with the Print Life, where I document the process of building my screen printing shop from a tiny shop to hopefully a larger shop, I'm going to start doing the same thing with howto. In this series, we'll have Dawn in it a lot. We're going to talk a lot more about the designs and marketing of a clothing line as we go through the process. And what I would like to do with howto is, in the beginning, we are just going to do graphic tees, logos, blah, blah, blah. For 2018, that's mostly what we're going to do. I would like to, in 2019, start bringing in some cut and sew pieces, really just original staples for the brand. Not really sure what it is, and we still have yet to line out a business plan and any of that kind of stuff. Excited to do it. If you're thinking about doing this kind of thing, let me know what you would like to see me and my partner Don talk about. If it's print pricing, if it's trying to acquire manufacturing, because we don't know any of this stuff, but if there's questions that you have about it, we'll dive into it, we'll initiate it, and then we'll try to share it with you. So let me know in the comments if there's anything you want to see. Anyway, that was my attempt at giving you an introduction to this How to Start a Streetwear Line, Streetwear Brand, working title series. It's 2:08 p.m. and I'm going to, every Sunday, I'm going to work on a design for howto. And today I'm going to be working on one for the Chuuk Islands. So let's get started, huh? I got to throw these on to see the computer screen though. Before I start working on the design, I just want to show you what we have so far. It's a basic site. We haven't even defined an official logo for howto yet, but we're using a Shopify site. We just decided that it's just the easiest thing, man. Like, you can build your own WordPress site, blah, 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 but when it comes down to it, the cost of a Shopify site and the ease of setup just makes it the best choice if you're just starting a line, because it takes all the hassle out of it. And then we also are, what we're doing, even though I am a print shop, is that we're using Printful to fulfill orders and test designs. And then when we decide, when we figure out a winning design, then we're gonna move on to production to actually increase our margins. Anyway, I'm babbling. Let me show you the website. All right, so the web address is aukulife.com. And like straight up, this first banner is just our super generic Auku logo. It's just typed out font, it's not custom. And then superimposed over this chick. This is our newest one here, which Dawn did. It's, you know, like a coconut dripping. And then the back graphic is just the whole coconut opened up, dripping. Pretty cool. It's a good graphic. Like, we have a long ways to go. Like, even if you check out our Instagram, like, look at this stuff, dude. It's actually starting to look better, but look at the early days. Like, these, it's cool that we have client photos and stuff, but it's all, like, colored weird, super grainy, and then, you know, like, we haven't defined a particular font, so the fonts are all over the place. It just doesn't really look like a nicely sorted out brand. Like, look at this. This is, right here is crazy, dude. Pre-orders yours with a different font than this font, and then all this crazy, it's just a mess. Yeah, and this has just been me leaving it up to Don to do what he wants to with it, but he's learning to design, but he's not a designer yet. We're gonna get him there. Like, look at this. Look at that stretched ass logo over this thing. Oh my lordy, lordy, lordy. I want to actually start putting together maybe like a brand identity wherein we have like maybe 5 different fonts. We have a couple of different scripts. We have more of a block type, like headline kind of font, and then our general copy font. And then that way, we're always working from the same font set, at least per season. We really want to do seasonal design sets, so that's how we're gonna do it to try to keep this shit looking fresh and, more importantly, uniform, instead of being all over the goddamn place, which is where we are now, because we haven't created an identity. Ah, fuck. Alright, we're charging, baby. Guys, I feel pretty confident. Got a couple graphics done more or less in the simplistic style that I want to have for season 1, which is officially going to be our first launch. So if you're considering starting a brand up, this is going to be the channel to watch. Subscribe to The Print Life and keep an eye on the playlist. This is a working title about starting a clothing line or starting a streetwear brand. I haven't decided what the official title is going to be yet. But then that way you'll be notified whenever I post a video in regards to Auku. I'm gonna do a video pretty much every Sunday on this brand that I'm talking about. Me and Don will be having meetings here on Sunday and all that kind of stuff. So I'm looking forward to it, guys. Be sure to subscribe to The Print Life. Take care of yourselves, fam. Peace out.